King Harold, King's Club Casino, King's Club Baccarat. Here we are, professional play. We're going to map it out and show it all to you a couple of different ways, and we're going to articulate exactly how I'm going to play for the limited partnership. It's all been coming together to where I know how to do it now, and so I'm going to show you guys how to do it. Hey, Booyah. And this will be the first night where we're going to look at exactly how the limited partnership will be played and what I'm looking to get done and go from there. Hey, Mike C. On a little bit early, but I don't think it really matters if I come in a little bit early because everyone will see it and those that want to come in will come in. But I'm looking for the limited partnership and I'm looking for how I'm going to play it, and I'm formulating exactly how that's going to be. And I'm going to show you tonight. And with the caveat of we might make one other or two other small deviations, but it's only going to be made if it's going to be productive. I'm looking for less bets, higher profit, several sessions a day, and pound it in there. Hey Trish, how you doing, honey? Good to see you tonight. And Ken, hello. So we got some folks coming in here. That's nice. And but these sessions right now are going to be articulating the limited partnership style of play. It is not 100% winning. Nothing ever is. But when we're going to break it out the way I'm going to break it out, with the way that we're going to play with the four tenets, it's going to be a way that's going to be successful. And that's really all that matters. This is going to be played in a way that one bet can win and you're done for that session. And we will have at least 3 sessions a day, maybe 4, 5, 6. I don't even know how many because I won't have anything else to do. But I'm looking for short sessions, constant profit, constant, consistent profit, and playing each bet to be the session goal. So that all you got to do is win one bet. You can win the first one, you can win the second one. If you win the third one, you're even. So if you win one of the next 2, so you can win 2 out of 5, you can win 1 alone, you can win 1 out of 2. You can win 2 out of 5 and you've got your money. And that's where the whole idea of what I've come up with is to put us in a position to where winning 2 out of 5 hands gives us our session profit and we can walk. And then come right back in, put the money aside. The same way that all the money will be in the cash cage and none's going to be in my pocket, none will ever be in a car. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to have a car. And none is going to be exposed anywhere, anytime. The lessons learned from this last trip were a volume of lessons learned, and we're not going to repeat any of them. So I've got an autopsy up here to show. I just ran through it and took a look at it, but it doesn't really matter. But this is an autopsy that I would show, and the first thing I would say is, okay, so here is the one way where there would be more bets. I've got a more bets and a less bets way of looking at it that I want to show you guys. But the more bets way is to say, okay, we're going to do chop 2, chop 4, or chop pair, chop quad, however you want to look at it. So if you looked at it that way, this first is a loss. So I'm going to bet $200. We're going to bet $100 units, up 2, down 1. So the first bet's $200. We're down $200 right here. We don't have a bet there. Here we're betting 400 on the chop, and it chopped. So that's a win of 400, a loss of 200. We're 200 up. We're done with this session right now. So let's say we started another session right here. We got no bet, and here we lose the first bet, which is a $200 bet. We lost it. We waited, and now we bet that it would chop now, and it did. And so that's -2 plus 4 sessions over again. That's plus $200. Now here, if we walked in and we played one bet $200, that we would bet banker after those 2 players, and then it comes back banker, and so we win the $200. Mike C just stopped me. The reason you can do it, Mike C, is if the money was not lost gambling. And that's what it was happened. It was not lost gambling. Well, I don't know, Mike. I lost $37,000. Do you want me to second mortgage the house and pay you that too? Mike, do you think you're being a little obstinate? Do you think that you're being arbitrary? Do you think you're being improper? I don't know. What do you think? I'm going to continue this, but if I get these kinds of things, I will just stop. I'm the one that took the biggest loss, Mike. Maybe you don't get that, but that's okay. These are ways that we win. These are ways that we won when we were out there. We took losses, that's correct. We didn't take any losses in the casino. But even here, if we bet the chop and we lost, we would win it here, so that's another bet won. These are bets won straight up on the couplet. All couplets are straight up wins. You can see all the wins in a row. And so even here, that's the end of a session. That's the end of a session. That's the end of a session. That's $600 plus. Maybe even Mike C can pull his head out and take a look and see what that is. But to all the rest of you, I'm going to show you the ways. That's one way we would win all the way across. Of course, we would lose there. We lose 2 bets there, but then we win there. We lose a bet there. Then we win. But one of the other ways to do it is to say, I'm going to play follow the winner after I have 3 chops in a row. Just try it, because we know that it could chop 6 or 7 times, and then you would lose. But also a streak could come 6 or 7 times and you would lose. But if you had it here, if you waited here, you had 1, 2, 3, and then you played follow the winner. There's the $200 win. And then if you played 1, 2, 3, you lost there 200, but you followed the winner there. That was 400. So that's another $200 win. So maybe we have one more. There it is. 1, 2, 3, and we have a player win there. So that's a $600 win, 1 loss, and 3 wins right there. So this is how I'm going to show. I'm going to show this several nights in a row. I plan on coming back again tomorrow night to show this. But if everybody will give me a like on the way out, except you, Mike C. Don't give me a like from you. But if everybody else will give me a like, I think you guys are hearing me now. I'm becoming a little bit more aggressive because I took a big stinging out there, and for me to have to listen to this kind of stuff here, forgive me. I don't have much patience in it. Joe Gorecki, hey buddy, how you doing? Matthew Paul. Yeah, you missed something, Matthew Paul. We've shown everything, but just look at it after we sign off, and I will be back tomorrow night to show it again with another autopsy, and maybe it'll be even more difficult. I like it to be more difficult. I'd like to have some losses because losses do occur. But one of the things we're going to do this time, thanks Trish, and see you tomorrow night. Hey Bill. But one of the things we're going to do this time is all the money is going to be wired to the cash cage at South Point. And I am going to take 20% out each day to go play with, as the algorithm states, the 4th tenet of the algorithm. Leave 80% in the cage, take 20% out. Mike, you're really a piece of work, man. You are really a piece of work. It's been a long time since I came across the guy. Now you want to sabotage. How great. Everybody can speak for themselves, Mike C. Why don't you just sign off and go away, okay? Johnny OG, we're going to keep it going. We're going to do things positively and in the face of those who are going to be naysayers. And we got one here tonight who's actually trying to round up help for himself. But I tell you what, I will close it down and play for myself, because I put in 18 months of this for next to no money, earned nothing. I went to Las Vegas to try to help and try to get some things done, and we were undefeated out there. And while out there, I had an apartment blow up on me, and they blamed me for it. And then I had my car stolen with money in it, and Mike C seems to think that that's no big deal. But I think the rest of you know me, and I'm going to be aggressive, and if anybody wants in on the limited partnership, they're going to find me pushing hard for all of us the same way I always do. And we lost not one session in the casino. And that, after all, is what we're there for the casino. So 99% of you I love to death, and thank you for being here with me. And if anybody wants to desert, you're perfectly welcome to do it, because like I said, I can go do this on my own. As long as you guys want me here, I'll be here. As long as you don't, you won't. And the same, I don't even know who W Zoe is, but you can go too. All right, that's it for me for tonight. And all you guys that are with me, I love you, and I'll see you later. The rest of you can just go straight to hell.